Welcome to the Garage, hosted by myself, Mr. Holliness, and my spirited sidekick friend right here named Bone. And guess what? You did it. You did it. You made it here with us, and now we're gonna tell you how you can make some extra money. We also gonna talk about 811. We're gonna have the table of truth, and we might have Bones health tips to die by. And yes, I said we're gonna talk about the extra money. You're gonna say hi to everybody, Bones. Say what's up. Hey, he said, "What's up?" Anyway, let's talk about the extra money. It's called a virtual dispensary. A virtual dispensary. And yes, I'm talking about cannabis. See the symbols? You see that? You see that? So, I'm going to tell you how you can own a virtual dispensary. Actually, you know what? I'm going to tell you the advantages of being an owner of a virtual dispensary, and I'm going to tell you the advantages of being a customer of a virtual dispensary. See? I'm a owner of a virtual dispensary, and so is he, but he acts more like a customer. But anyway, let's get right to it. Let's talk about the advantages of being a customer. Talk about what he like to do. The advantages of being a customer of a virtual dispensary are that you can order your products 24 hours, 7 days a week from anywhere. You can order from home. You can be on a road trip going to Las Vegas. You can be at church. Yeah, you can be at church and order your product. You can order from anywhere 24 hours, 7 days a week. You can't beat it. And another advantage of being a customer of a virtual dispensary is that there's no face-to-face interaction. So think about this. If you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, politician, judge, minister, I don't care what your title is, nobody would know that you're ordering your products because there's no face-to-face interaction. Another good caveat about this though also is if you are a disabled person and you can't you're not that mobile, you don't have to worry about getting to a regular dispensary. You can just order it and it'll come right to you. There's many advantages of being a customer of a virtual dispensary. Now, I'm gonna tell you the advantages of being the owner of a virtual dispensary. See, I'm a owner of a virtual dispensary, and there's a lot of advantages, but I'm gonna start with a couple. I'm gonna just give you a couple. One advantage is there is no overhead costs. No overhead costs. You don't have to worry about rent. You don't have to worry about the lease. You don't have to worry about a light bill. You don't have to worry about a water bill. You don't have to worry about paying employees. You don't have to worry about having security guards. Do you get it? There's no overhead cost. None. You can't beat that. Another advantage of owning a virtual dispensary is just say you live in California, like I do, and say you want to move to, let's just say Texas. Guess what? Your virtual dispensary goes with you. That's right, because remember, there's no overhead. So you just take your virtual dispensary to Texas with you. And then if you don't like Texas and you decide you want to move to Nebraska, you can move to Nebraska. Guess what? Take it with you. Take your virtual dispensary with you. But I got something better to say. If you don't like Nebraska, and I don't think I would like Nebraska that much, um, and say you want to move out the country, guess what? Your virtual dispensary goes with you. It goes wherever you go. So you can't beat that as a owner of a virtual dispensary. And another great thing about being an owner of a virtual dispensary is that you get increased reach. You want to know what increased reach is? Increased reach means that people from all over the world can buy your products as long as they have a address, computer, internet, a phone, they can buy your products. People can buy your products from all over the world, and you get to move anywhere you want. So you're always making money. Duh, come on now. So this is all you got to do. If you want to be a owner of a virtual dispensary, or even a customer like him. If you want to be, but if you want to be an owner for real, if you want to be an owner of a virtual dispensary, all you got to do is email Bone. Yes, you got to email Bone, and this is why. He got to make sure you're legal age. You you're a real person. You say you are who you are. All that good. See, he knows. So you got to email Bone, and the email address is thegorage@gmail.com. Let me say it again. It's thegorage@gmail.com. And yes, I'll spell it. TheGorauge @gmail.com. That's right, email Bone. You ready for them emails, Bone? Okay, he ready. So once you email him and he verifies everything, you'll be on your way to owning or being a customer of a virtual dispensary. Simple. All right. Now let's talk about 811 real quick. 811 is a nationally recognized phone number that you call before you dig. And the reason why you call 811 is because it is the law. A lot of people don't believe it, but it is the law to call 811 before you do any type of digging, before you do any type of construction. You're supposed to call 811. Yes. And the reason why you're supposed to call 811 is so you don't damage or mess up any underground utilities, such as a gas line, phone line, power line. Man, you can die from this stuff. So if you're confused about 811 underground utilities, I got an option for you. You can email a company called Ground Vision. I'm gonna say it again. You can email Ground Vision. And if you email them, they will answer any questions about 811, underground utilities, any of that stuff. So here it is. The email for Ground Vision is groundvisioninc@gmail.com. I'm going to say it again. It is groundvisioninc at, g- at gmail.com. So go ahead, email Ground Vision any questions you have, and they will get back to you. Moving forward. So we're going to have what we call the table of truth. That's right, the table of truth. And the table of truth is very, very simple. Where we bring a product, a person, a destination, we bring them to the table of truth and we expose the truth. Simple. We just expose the truth. So me and Bone was sitting here talking and we decided, who we decided to bring to the table of truth? Aaron Rodgers. That's right. Aaron Rodgers, quarterback. Well, you know who. I'm talking about NFL quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Uh, he was in Green Bay, then he went to New York. So we want to bring him to the table of truth. Now, I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan, so I'm gonna just keep it real. He was pouting a little bit in Green Bay, then he got his way and went to New York, and look how that turned out. Aaron Rodgers, we got to bring you to the table of truth. You might end your career as a loser in the NFL. Hmm. Well, now that we brought you to the table and exposed you to the truth, hopefully what you digested doesn't get you constipated. Moving forward. Um, we're not going to do Bones health tips to die by. Nobody wants to hear your health tips to die by. Trust me. Nobody wants to hear that crap. Nobody wants to. But yeah, back to you. Anyway, nobody wants to hear his health tips to die by. But we're gonna move on to well, not what I call, what me and him call, let's help each other. And it's simple. It's called Let's Help Each Other. And this is how. You're gonna help me or us, and we're gonna help you. And this is how. You're gonna email us and you're gonna tell us what it is you want to promote, what it is you selling, what it is you advertising. Whatever it is, we're going to tell everybody about it right here on this channel. We're going to let the world know what you're doing. We're going to advertise it. And the way you're going to help us is you're going to share this channel. You can like it, tell somebody about it, Do all the above if you want to. That would be great. But that's how we help each other. So let's help each other. And the way the email, let me give you the email before I forget. It is thegorage@gmail.com. Thegorage@gmail.com. And yes, I'm going to spell it TheGorauge @gmail.com. Man, move over. All right. So that's how we help each other. We about to get up out of here. Is there anything you gonna at least say bye to people? Oh, he said bye. I'm saying bye too. See you later.